Hey, welcome back to the channel. Be talking about this cool little knife right here today. Picked up at a, oh, there we go. Picked up at a knife show recently. Inexpensive knife, well built, and it's an auto. And if you'd like to hear more about this knife, go ahead and check out the video. Okay, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. I'd like to say hi to all my viewers. Bonjour, privet, guten tag, hola, ciao, and konnichiwa to my foreign viewers. And today we're going to be looking at this cool knife, Cobra-tec knife. I got it at a knife show. It's an inexpensive knife. And these are, here's the card right here. And they give you who built the knife, and then this is the warranty right here, same card. And I think I need more light in here. I'm just doing this with regular light today. So let me give you the dimensions on this first. Okay, so knife overall is 4 3/4 inches. Let me give you an alternative here. Okay, there you go. So that's a Kershaw Natrix large, pretty big knife, and this is the size next to that. And what you have here is a clasp style knife. It's an auto knife with out the side action, so the blade is going to come out the side here. You can see it has a lock right here. You have G10 scales, pretty thick G10 scales too, by the way. Let's see, that's a better look right there. You can see how thick those are. And then you have steel liners, steel hardware. There's your pivot pin, and there's your attaching hardware with a little design here. This knife is called the Diablo. And let's pop her out. So it just pops right out. You've got a nice spear point blade here. Really, really nice tip on this blade. Good edge geometry. You've got a hollow grind on the blade with a really nice swedge that runs the whole top of the blade. I like that. You get some jimping here, so it's not sharp, but it feels aggressive, so it catches your thumb. I like it right there, and no other markings on this knife. And so this knife is assembled in the United States in Texas. Never heard of this company before, called Cobra-tec, but I really like this knife. And I bought this knife. It was $49, and I was really looking at buying a Gonzo. I haven't bought a Gonzo yet, and I was looking at them when I saw this knife. So I was able to compare this knife to the Gonzo, and man, it really compared favorably to the Gonzo. And this is more of a tactical style knife in the way that it looks. But this company offers a lot of different knives, and what they do is they import parts and assemble the knives, but they look like they've done a really good job on this. You can see the centering on this is dead on. It's dead in the center there. And got a nice, good sized stop pin there for the blade. I like this knife. It feels good in hand. It's a good size. I like this little design right here. It's pass through. I like that. And so what I thought I'd do real quick, I don't know a lot about these knives. They're brand new to me. I went on the internet. There's a bunch of videos. There were some negative videos on their out to front. Sorry about that. On their out to front knives. But just a few. And one of the worst videos was the guy, he did a video on their out the front model and said I wouldn't recommend them. But he used the knife continuously for a year, and it was all beat up, and it worked just fine. And he was able to put an edge on it just fine, and he was still using the knife. And the reason he didn't recommend the knife is he felt that you got more with a knife like this. So this is a Kershaw made in America, and I've got a couple of these. Love these knives, by the way. And he felt in comparison to this knife, the out the front model, which he had bought for $99, just didn't offer as much as Kershaw did. I kind of disagree with that. And I think the ability of the knife to withstand a year's worth of use, and by this guy's own admission, he used it every day. That's pretty good. So just looking at a knife, I mean, you can look at it and you really don't know, what's going to happen with the parts. But if it's built properly, it's built properly. And this one is. So at $49, what's your option, for another auto? And that would be a Boker Kalashnikov. And that one's definitely, made in China. So I like this, even though it's assembled by foreign parts. It's Americans building this. The guy is paying taxes to America. The property is rented from Americans, theoretically. And so all the revenue associated with this knife is going to America, except the parts for the knife. And so I support that. And at $49, this is a pretty good knife for $49. So let me show you. This is a Chinese knife. I didn't actually buy this. I got it in a lot, but it's an auto out the side auto also. Has pretty good action on this knife, but you can see it's kind of rough. And this is a Chinese model. Centering is not on this knife. Just cheap plastic. But you can see if you look at both of these knives, this looks a lot better than the Chinese model. And if you compare it to this knife right here, it's a little different. So they offer a lot of different knives. You can actually build your own knife. And so if you wanted aluminum, you could get that. But I chose the G10. I like the grippiness of G10, especially in an auto. And also, this is partially blocked off, and I like the pass through. It's easy to keep clean. But here is the Kershaw American made. Pretty good action on that. Oop, had lock on. And the action, I think, is a little quicker on this knife. A little quicker. And it's actually a slightly bigger knife than this knife right here. Here's another auto. This is a this was a budget auto when I bought it years ago. This is a Piranha, and I bought this thing for like $100. Action's really good on this. But aluminum scales, who knows where these came from? I certainly don't. I don't know whether this is totally made in America knife or not. I think they are. I think Piranha is an American-made knife, but I don't know. And that's your comparison between them. And I think, you know, I think it's a pretty good knife for $49. So anyhow, if you've never heard of them, you got to check them out at least. See what you think. And of course, I'll let you know. I'm going to carry this quite a bit and see how it holds up, so I can let you know, what I think of them. Anyhow, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it.